What's up? I'm Steff Johnson. Welcome to Behind the Work, a series where I explain my poetry. And it's been a little while, but just as always, I feel like I've been yapping too much. So here's this week's poem titled Teleology.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
The teleology of my life is this point or that line or this font or this rhyme for my thoughts. The teleology of my life is this point or that line or this font or this rhyme for my thoughts.
This week's poem titled Teleology is very short. It's only 4 lines, but I purposely made it extremely dense, or as dense as I can make it, extremely philosophical, and here it is. The teleology of my life is this point or that line or this font or this shrine for my thought. Teleology is a philosophical term that I remember learning back in my studies, and the definition of teleology is the study of the end of something, and not necessarily like the end, but the purpose of an item, or it could be a person as well. And so when you see in the first line, I'm speaking about the teleology of my life at this point, not of all of the years that I've been living, but up until this point. And that's sort of what the first line says. The teleology of my life is this point. I'm specifically talking about the period after that first line. As the poem progressed, I kind of back out. I go from the point and then I focus on the line. So I go back into something more meticulous. But near the end, or this shrine for my thoughts. As I write these poems, I delete them. So there's times where I need to go back and I need to go listen to something, or I'm sitting down studying or reading or trying to do more writing, and I need some type of motivation. And I realized that this collection of things that I've planted into the world, this collection of poems that I have on all of these platforms, these are essentially shrines of myself, to say, hey, I wrote these couple words and it sounded pretty nice and I decided to post it. So I see that as a shrine. And every time I say the word shrine, I think of Helga from Hey Arnold, how she had the shrine of Arnold, but never the idea of teleology, being what's the purpose, the end goal, the study of that. That's something that we always wreck our mind in my philosophy courses, because although we had a concrete definition of what teleology meant, it was kind of hard to put it in words or to put it into a phrase. Like someone would look at this chair and say, the teleology of this chair is comfort. Or someone could say the teleology of this chair is decoration. It's very subjective when it comes to understanding what teleology means for the subject that you're speaking about. So that was this, and that's this poem. Thank you. Reposting, and a lot of the older poems that I have on SoundCloud, I've gone and posted them on YouTube, just for the sake of me not losing track of things that I said or did. My worst fear is to repeat something that I've said. I grew up listening to a lot of Lil Wayne, and that's a lesson that Lil Wayne has taught me. So thank you all for sticking around. Stay tuned for more, and thank you.